See if this works. And we're rolling. That's nice. Okay, great. Hello, everybody. It is not Wednesday. It is Tuesday.
Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled, yes. But we are still doing today's new comic book day rundown because, surprise, all of this is actually on sale today, a day early, because tomorrow happens to be the 4th of July. So happy birthday, America. In celebration of that, we will also be offering a digital code tomorrow only. All you have to do, if you go to digital.darkhorse.com, you can get 50% off of your entire purchase by entering the code AMERICA at checkout. So there's a fun little Independence Day gift for you. Once again, I am Dustin. I am the PR coordinator for Dark Horse Comics.
And I am Kara. I am the social media coordinator here.
And we are here to break everything down that is on sale today for you. If you would like to win all of the fantastic items that we discussed today, including this big bad boy, all you have to do is share this video. Give us a share on Facebook. Make sure that that share is set to public so that we are able to see it. We will get back to you, I'm assuming probably Thursday.
Yeah, probably not tomorrow since it is a federal holiday and most of us will not be in the office. So
yeah, so we'll let you know.
Back.
Yep. But that'll give you a little bit of extra time to share this video if you happen to stumble upon it tomorrow.
Extra time to try to win this large book.
Yes. So we've got this to talk about. We've got all kinds of other good things. In addition to the Independence Day digital coupon that we have tomorrow, we are also running another new and great digital sale this week, which is the Weird Futures digital sale. So it's a pretty specific genre, but we have a lot of items that would fall within it. This is going to include titles such as Black Hammer, Apocalyptic Girl, Mass Effect, Castaways, which is great.
Yes.
Resident Alien, which has been picked up for a TV show at Sci-Fi. So it's a good time to get caught up on Resident Alien. And much, much more. This is going to give you graphic novels 50% off, and that's going to make single digital issues only 99 cents. So that is a screamin' deal.
It's a good variety of different sorts of comics, and I highly recommend you at least go look at what's there.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I also have a little sneak preview. We announced some of our convention exclusives ahead of San Diego Comic-Con, which we will be at, of course.
And sooner than we know.
Yes, very soon, very soon. So this is not going to be included in our giveaway today, but it is one of our convention exclusives. Black Hammer: The Quantum Age begins this week, and this is an exclusive variant cover by Marcos Martin, which we will have at our booth at San Diego. So stay tuned for more info on our San Diego programming, but this is just one of many amazing exclusive items. We have some new Game of Thrones merch. We have some variant covers of things like American Gods. So make sure you stop by and see what you can get only at shows.
And we'll have some big, exciting San Diego-related announcements coming within the next days and weeks, so keep your eyes locked down. There's going to be some news you do not want to miss.
Special guests.
Yes, and we will have more on the Quantum Age from the world of Black Hammer coming at you shortly.
Yes.
But before we do, we have this beautiful gallery edition to talk about.
Look at this big thing. I'm going to hold it up for you. I will show you some of the interiors as well. Or maybe, actually, Dustin, could you perhaps...
Do you need some help?
Show some interiors.
And you can...
And I will tell you a little bit about it. So, of course, if you're not familiar with Lone Wolf and Cub, this is an absolute classic. This is the Gallery Edition, which features selections of the late Goseki Kojima's spectacular illustrations, reproduced at original size on heavy stock art paper, to preserve the work in detail. So this is about as close as you can come to owning these original pieces. Our editor, Carl Horn, actually received this huge envelope full of these originals, and I got to see him working with those original art pieces earlier. It's amazing stuff. So this is beautifully reproduced. Lone Wolf and Cub was first published in 1970. This story has been adapted into films, plays, and a television series, and has influenced numerous other works, including our own ongoing series, Sword Daughter, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Which we'll also discuss today. Major ripple effect of Lone Wolf and Cub.
So this particular edition, this includes all 178 pages of the final duel between our hero and his nemesis. So we don't want to show you the end, just in case you haven't actually read Lone Wolf and Cub, but this covers the whole final epic duel between our hero and his nemesis. If you have not read it, I highly recommend you check this out. If you're a big fan, this is a great collection for collectors.
Someone's asking how much it is.
I think this retails for $99.99.
That is correct.
Which
Yeah.
is
Yes.
a slim
So
Which is
it's
actually a
nice.
pretty good deal, because
Yeah.
these often go for $120, $150.
Yeah.
So, some of them as much as $200. So it is a
Yeah.
really good price for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will include this in our giveaway this week. So make sure you share this video and make sure it's public. All those things that Dustin just said. And you could win this amazing gallery edition, Lone Wolf and Cub, the final epic duel. All 178 pages. Apparently it's the longest single battle ever shown in a comic. So
Oh, yes.
there you go. You get all of it. And I'm not going to spoil it, so just in case.
I'm just going to move that down because it is blocking our light. So, all right, on to our regularly scheduled comics. We've got an exciting launch today. As you know, we are obsessed with the world of Black Hammer. It is ever expanding. We've got tons of spin-offs going on, and this is one of them. This is Quantum Age from the world of Black Hammer, #1. So this is set, obviously, in the world of the Eisner Award-winning Black Hammer series, but twist, this is 1,000 years in the future, in which a collection of superheroes inspired by the legendary heroes of Black Hammer Farm must band together to save the planet from an authoritarian regime. A young Martian must find a way to reform the Quantum League to save the world while solving the riddle of what happened to the great heroes of the 20th century. So this is, of course, written by Jeff Lemire. This is going to have art by Wilfredo Torres, colors by Dave Stewart, letters by Nate Picos, and a variant cover by Christian Ward. So this is exciting stuff. Let's look at the inside.
I love Christian Ward's art.
I do too.
He has done some beautiful
Oh,
variants
Raphael
for us.
Albuquerque's watching us. Hey, Raphael.
Hey,
What's
Raphael.
up?
Some great interiors here.
What is it? It's so interesting.
There might be aliens. Actually, there are aliens. I
There
confirmed. There's a
better be in
Martian.
1,000 years.
Otherwise, what is the point?
Seriously.
Yes, so that is Quantum Age from the world of Black Hammer. Check that out today.
And changing gears, we also have a new Empowered this week. This is the continuation of Empowered and Sister Spooky's High School Hell. This is issue number 5 of 6. This is, of course, as usual, from Adam Warren's satire. The art in this series is by Carla Speed McNeil. She does a fantastic job. They are a great team. I will show you a little bit of the inside. Here we go. This is a little intro to catch you up. While the embattled, Empowered, and Sister Spooky struggle through the high school hellscape's final, grueling classroom death traps, the ruthless game of blondes among Spooky's quite literally soulless classmates reaches a crescendo of violence and treachery. So again, this series is kind of going through a lot of high school stereotypes, like the identical looking blonde bimbos who are torturing Empowered and Sister Spooky. So this is really fun. It's a great exercise in satire. If you love Empowered and Adam Warren's other work, definitely I recommend this. You should pick it up.
And also today, we have got Xerxes, The Fall of the House of Darius and the Rise of Alexander. This is number 4 of 5, so this is drawing very near its conclusion. This is, of course, Frank Miller. His work in this is colored by Alex Sinclair, and this issue features a pinup by Bill Sienkiewicz. These are fantastic. I hope you've been following along with Xerxes. These issues are all supersized. They're all 48 pages, and they're all double-page spreads, which is just a fantastic sprawl of Frank Miller's artwork. Beautiful battles in this series connected to 300. They've got double-page spreads for front and back cover as well. This is a fantastic series, not to be missed. If you want to see some classic Frank Miller ultraviolence here, that's not even as bad as it gets.
Yeah, it gets worse.
There's the PG-13 page.
Let's get the full
Effect.
Oh, that doesn't look comfortable.
The Bill
No,
Sienkiewicz
it's not, I don't think.
pinup
let's
in the
look at
back
that.
is like my
Yes.
favorite thing.
The phenomenal
Yeah.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
That Owl of Athena.
Yes.
That
So anyway.
owl means business.
It does, yes.
Angry.
Right.
Angry owl.
So that's new today as well, getting close to wrapping it up.
And these also actually have a nice thicker paper stock. This is, as I mentioned, the new issue of Sword Daughter, which is a new series from Brian Wood with Max Chater, or Chater?
Chater.
I want to make his name more fancy in French every time I say it, basically.
Watch may be wrong, though.
If he's watching, he can correct us. Colors on this are by Jose Villarrubia. Letters by Nate Picos, and the main covers are done by Greg Smallwood. Beautiful covers by Smallwood, and then each time there is a variant by Chater. So in this series, we are taking inspiration from Viking history, samurai cinema, and parent-child stories like Lone Wolf and Cub. And they've also mentioned The Road as an influence. So if you like
Yes.
The Road, which I did, you would probably like this as well. I want to stress that it's not just about vengeance. There's a lot of interesting dynamics between the father and daughter who are kind of learning to get along and get to know each other, because when we begin this series, their village was attacked and everyone was murdered except for Dag and his very, very young daughter. They survived, and however, Dag went into a coma for 10 years. And so Elspeth had to kind of raise herself with the help of some nearby villagers. So she speaks in an interesting symbolic language, which you will see in here. I'll see if I can find a page to show you. Nate Picos, the letterer, kind of helped develop.
Which is sort of invented.
Yeah, so she uses kind of like symbols to speak. I don't know, I don't want to give anything away in here, but here's a little look at the interiors.
So nice.
Yeah, these are just beautifully done, and we should be seeing quite a few more issues of this. The story is just beginning to get going here. They are just in this issue starting to track down the 40 Swords, the gang that killed everyone in their village.
Right, I think we're doing 12 issues of that, right?
It's
Is
a
that
longer
right?
series.
Yeah, it is a little longer
Yeah.
than our typical kind of 4 to 6 issue miniseries format. So we're early on. Now's a really good time to jump into that one. Beautiful story, great art, very well written. Can't get enough.
2 covers each time.
Oh, yeah. And last but certainly not least, this is actually not last, is it? Actually, I'm such a liar.
We have more comics too.
We do have more comics, but let's talk about a book first. We've got a collection out. This is the Conan Omnibus. It's volume 5. So if you've been collecting Conan, this is basically going to give you Conan Road of Kings, numbers 7 through 12, 14 and 16 through 21. It's also got Conan the Barbarian number 1 through 6 and Conan the Barbarian 7 through 12 in here as well. So
look at that beautiful pirate queen.
Yes. And this features Brian Wood's acclaimed adaptation of Robert E. Howard's classic Queen of the Black Coast. So yeah, Conan fans are definitely want to get in on this.
Brian Wood, writer of Sword Daughter.
Writer of Sword Daughter.
It's all connected, you guys.
Yes. They're not sequels. It's not a connected universe.
Well, back to our comics, we do have 2 more. This is the first of those 2. Incognegro Renaissance is coming to a conclusion this week. This is number 5 of 5. The noir mystery of Incognegro Renaissance reaches its explosive conclusion as Zane and Betty discover the story behind the murder they've been investigating. And now they're trying to bring the truth to light without becoming its next victims. So this is by Matt Johnson and Warren Pleece. It's a prequel to the acclaimed Incognegro graphic novel, which we put out a 10-year anniversary edition not long ago. Both of these are through Berger Books, which is Karen Berger's imprint. And this particular series will also be getting a nice hardcover collection coming up next year.
Yes, it will.
So make sure you catch this issue. This is the conclusion of this prequel series. Just beautifully done.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Halo, don't forget.
I skipped over one. You're
you
right.
forget
Oh
Master
man,
Chief?
I did forget the Master Chief. I jumped right to Xerxes. I got way too excited for the Persian King. We've also got Halo Collateral Damage number 2. The Master Chief and Blue Team split from their rebel allies while facing off against Covenant forces in the depths of a mine on Alpha Corby 2. The rebel forces have to cut off Covenant reinforcements, but in doing so, their plan may condemn Blue Team to certain destruction. So this is written by Alex Irvine. It's got art by Dave Crossland, colors by Leonard O'Grady, and the cover artist is Zach Hartong. Yeah, anybody who is a Halo fan is definitely going to want to check this out. It's going to give you some really good backstory on the Master Chief and humanize him a little bit for everybody.
Yeah, this one's really action-packed.
That art.
Yeah.
So good.
Sorry about that, guys. I am on holiday vacation brain, apparently. So as we mentioned, all of these comics are on sale early today in honor of 4th of July tomorrow. Is that my... Of course.
Who's calling you, Dustin?
People are calling me. I'm very popular.
I'm just like this. This is what I want to show. Yeah, get the gallery edition.
Ignored.
Priorities.
We'll just call him back later.
Ugh. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So this is a lot of good stuff today. So yes, just go ahead and make sure to share this video. We will pick a winner Thursday morning. We hope that everybody has a very, very happy, fun, and safe 4th of July. And don't forget to take advantage of our America digital coupon at the Dark Horse Digital Store tomorrow only.
Yes.
But running for a little while.
But running for a little while.
All right.
Someone else should do this. I'll have my back straight. All right, bye guys. I'm going to go celebrate the birthday of America.
See you next week.